What are you shoot today? It's gonna be a chill day. We're just gonna watch some videos, reacting to what happens when after rappers fall off. So, yeah, I'm pretty curious.
Crap or selling out. Today, a lot of fans will tell you that guys like DaBaby, Chance the Rapper, or Roddy Ricch fell off. However, while yes, I would agree they've decreased in popularity as evident through their recent album sales, they're still raking in millions of dollars each year from the massive hits in their catalog and from still playing shows around the world.
Hey yo, what happened to your leg?
I was at the top, and I fell off.
With currently over 26 million monthly listeners, DaBaby is definitely not stressing. With a certified diamond record, I can guarantee you that Roddy Ricch will not be driving for Uber anytime soon.
What, man, so when we talk about feed the streets, this dude got a full diamond fork, knife, and napkin in the fork.
The same also goes for an artist like B.O.B., who besides his flat earth theory, no one has honestly heard about in a decade. But yet with smash hits like Airplanes, Headband, Nothing on You, Strange Clouds, and Magic, I can assure you he's doing just fine financially. Soulja Boy, despite his music career in the dumps, is still raking it in from his iconic hits.
So that number, it was like a subscription, you know what I'm saying? Like you could text it or call it, and you know what I'm saying? So I'm probably making like $100,000 a month off of that, just people calling that number.
Even these rappers with only one hit to their name, such as Sheck Wes or CJ, who have both already covered, they could literally be set for life off Mo Bamba and Whoopty if they've managed their money well. Those were two massively successful mainstream hits. So while it's not like you'll catch DaBaby out serving chicken at your local fast food spot, you may however spot a much smaller artist such as Icy Twat, who is called out for working at Bojangles. Again though, there's nothing wrong with grinding and getting paid, especially when you consider just how little artists actually make from streaming revenue. To give you a better idea, Spotify pays an average of only $0.003 to $0.005 per stream, which while that makes it one of the highest paying streaming platforms, that still isn't even a penny. For example, here's Pro Era member Desi Hines' 2023 Spotify stats. After working closely with Joey Badass in the past, Desi has kinda disappeared these past few years. With a total of 550,000 streams in 2023, if we do the math real quick, that's only about $2,000. Yeah, there's still Apple Music and the other streaming sites too, but I think you get the point. Where artists bring in the biggest percentage of their income is through ticket sales and merchandise. But at the same time, if you're a rapper who fell off like Smoke Perp, nobody will want to come to your shows or buy your merch. Which then leads to clips like this that go viral for the wrong reasons, only fueling that fallen off narrative even more. The moment you sign to a record label, you no longer own your music, and they are now taking huge cuts out of your profit. Despite these multi-million-dollar advances we see from labels that are extremely tempting to young rappers, the music industry is a very easy trap to get sucked into.
Here's what motherfuckers don't understand about labels. You're taking their money. You're not gonna make a cent until everything you do pays them back that $10 million.
Typically, when a rapper signs a record contract, they are given a budget in the form of an advance payment. This advance can be millions of dollars. However, it is not free money, but rather a loan that the label expects to recoup in revenue brought in from the artist, with the intent to pay for everything an artist needs to create their album, including general living expenses, studio time, music videos, etc. In many cases, though, these young rappers don't budget at all, and instead get carried away blowing their money on cars and jewelry, basically living like rock stars. But then the problem comes when they finally do finish their album and hand it over to the label for release, only to watch the sales come back much lower than expected. Thus, they refuse to spend more money on your promotion. When this happens, management will also likely pull back on the number of releases you can drop if your new songs are consistently flopping. And as we've seen on countless occasions, this leads to even more tension from artists who've been shelved by their labels.
When everybody said, oh, my record label's controlling me and I can't get out of this deal, bro, the record label's sitting back like, wait a minute. You didn't do anything. Your shit flopped. The $10 million we gave you was for you to make a dope project that wasn't gonna flop. You already broke your contract, so now you think we're gonna let you go away and just get out of this deal while still owing us money? No.
Eventually though, labels will decide they no longer want to work with an artist and then drop them. And while artists still have some money coming in from their past catalog, usually at this point it's nowhere near enough to fund that lavish lifestyle they had been living. You'll often hear rappers claim that it was their decision to go independent, which while that could be part of it, at the same time these major labels hold the power and influence in the industry, and if we're being honest, if they really wanted you, they would have dropped a bigger bag.
One thing y'all gotta know is now, your boy is independent, bruh. I'm fully independent, just me. You feel me? I ain't get dropped by my label, no crazy shit, nothing like that.
Basically, me and my label, we just weren't seeing like eye to eye and shit. So they finally let me go after a long time.
So, you're finally ready to launch your dream business as an LLC or limited.
Meanwhile, this whole time, all the bills these rappers have been putting off have also been quickly adding up. The rent on their new condo is due, the lease payment for that new sports car, lawyer fees, accountant fees, and then of course we can't forget taxes. Today, given how easy it is to record yourself straight from your bedroom, we've seen thousands of new artists blow up off 1 or 2 songs on SoundCloud or TikTok. However, with the music industry now more saturated than ever, it's time to answer the question, what happens after their 15 minutes of fame is up?
What happens?
Two different routes a rapper can go once they've truly fallen off. Route 1 is to deny the fact that they fell off and continue with their career as if nothing happened, or Route 2 is to accept that they had a good run and peacefully depart onto something new. Let's start with the first one. Well, there's nothing wrong with continuing to make music because you simply love making it, and for the fans who still listen, whether that be a million or a few hundred. However, there are a few clear signs that a rapper's career has rapidly declined.
Pay all this money to just come here and stand like this. Y'all look weird as shit. Turn the up. You are not too cool to jump. Turn the up.
Along with significantly low album sales and streams will also come a significant decrease in the size of crowds at their shows. One of the best ways to judge an artist's true popularity is through physical ticket sales, because an artist like Smokepurpp can have 4 million followers on Instagram, but how many people will really come to his show? For this reason, you'll often see struggling artists instead shift their focus to overseas fans and try and rake in some money there while they still can. Since they typically only perform there once every few years, the venues sell out, which while that's great and fans seem to enjoy the performances, you just have to remember that an artist like Icy Narco, who is posting and flexing about his sold-out dates in France, couldn't even sell half the amount of tickets here in America. So then you'll begin to see them take smaller bookings such as frat parties and birthday events. In an effort to stay relevant, another tactic these falling rappers try is to hop on whatever wave and sound is currently trending at the moment, such as Smokepurpp clearly biting Yeet. But while some artists stay and milk whatever last dollar they can out of their music career, others instead choose to leave on a more peaceful note. One of the rare cases where a former rapper becomes even more popular in the music space after rapping is Joe Budden, who following a total of 8 albums decided to officially retire in 2018 to focus solely on his new career as a podcast host. The same goes with Trinidad James, who after blowing up with his debut hit All Gold Everything was later dropped by his label in 2014. But now, along with landing a few acting roles, Trinidad James is also a host of the Full Size Run podcast on Complex.
I just feel that if niggas was gonna stop me from doing my thing in the game, they would have been stopped me. And if you were gonna kill me, you should have killed me 5 years ago.
Once one of the hottest rappers out thanks to his smash Billboard #1, This Is Why I'm Hot, following just his second album, Mims chose to put the mic down and move into the technology field. A few years later, launching this new app called Recordgram with the goal to help artists and producers contact each other with no unnecessary middlemen. Along with
aliens on my darn porch. A UFO on my porch. I don't care what nobody say. That's them aliens right there, man. I'm pulling up, I seen them, and they jumped up. Ma'am, it's it's three little things. Look, they hold a head. What? Hey, them aliens, a UFO. Shut my door. She done open the door, my cousin. It's three of them. I'm to them, I don't want to call. Yeah, y'all think about people be dead. People be dead. They'll be dead. They probably scared you. Done told them alien. They probably think I'm lying. You think they don't think no Lord Jesus, hallelujah. Get that thing out. Give me gun. Give my gun. Cause I'm gonna have to do something to him. I'm sorry, man. I'm gonna have to protect my family. I'm gonna have to protect my family. Y'all can get them up here. You know darn well I ain't seen.
Also, you know, like Blake's gone all the time, so
Proof ambition ruins men.
you know, like Blake's gone all this. Hey, oh my gosh, hi.
Hey, what is going on here?
Excuse me, sir.
Who is this?
What are you doing? Why did you follow me?
What are you doing here?
What are you doing?
My bad, bro. I got a little distracted. So the question is, what will happen when rappers fall off? They gotta accommodate. I gotta figure out.
With opening up his own restaurant in Houston and winning the Good Morning America title for Ultimate Burger Spot, former rapper Bun B has also been teaching a hip-hop and religious course at Rice University since 2011.
This class, Religion and Hip Hop Culture, offers an opportunity to explore the connections between religion and hip hop in ways that open us to seeing our world differently.
Ice Ice Baby rapper Vanilla Ice has been buying and flipping lakefront properties in South Florida for the past 15 years, even landing a show on HGTV called The Vanilla Ice Project, which ran for a successful 9 straight seasons. Khalees, the rapper behind the 2003 smash Milkshake, has since moved onto a farm where she's apparently found liberation with the 30-plus animals she cares for, while also still collecting checks from the countless movies and shows her song is featured in, such as Dodgeball and Mean Girls. Although Lil Xan, best known for his SoundCloud hit Betrayed back in 2017, still puts out music every few months, it's also great to see that despite his fall in the music scene, Lil Xan has turned his life around and is now completely sober.
I've been sober now for a year and I believe 6 months.
Wow, that's dope. But while not every former rapper is smart enough to develop an app like Mims, nor do I see them having the patience to care for a farm, how do these other rappers make money? Often with criminal backgrounds and covered in face tattoos, it can be hard for rappers to land regular jobs after their music career fizzles out. So instead, one of the most common and easiest bags you'll see an artist desperate for money take is to begin posting promo all over social media. From posting and tagging clothing brands such as Fashion Nova, for example, to spamming reposts and hundreds of advertisements on their stories every single hour. Then you get artists like Smoke Perp, who after I was curious about how much he's charging for a feature these days, basically started begging me to buy one in my DMs. Now, to be honest, I actually like a lot of Smoke Perp's music, and probably would have really tried to work with him for a verse. That is, if I hadn't seen the numerous posts and videos about the nightmare that ensues securing a Perp feature.
Anyways, we go back and forth. We agreed on him sending me just the vocals separately. He never sends them.
And who knows how many of these other SoundCloud rappers are out here scamming what used to be their loyal fans just for a few $100. Fans agree to pay these rappers to hop on their song and send them the money, only to be ghosted by them and never hear anything back. However, there's definitely other ways these rappers get money too. Driving for Uber Eats and DoorDash is actually pretty common, especially since these rappers don't have to show their face delivering food, along with some also becoming truck drivers such as former Houston rapper Lil Troy. Working like this allows them to avoid getting called out such as Young Jock and Roscoe Dash have been, both of them going viral after multiple people claim to see them driving for Uber and Lyft.
As an entrepreneur, it's important to have multiple sources of income. The
But Lyft is no exception to creating multiple sources of income. There's nothing wrong with driving Lyft.
Working for call centers or remote jobs from home is another frequent route many go to avoid showing their face. Because while again there's nothing wrong with working at Walmart, as we saw with this post that went viral last year allegedly showing Ugly God working there, despite Ugly God himself saying it was Photoshopped, the picture spread all over social media as fans got a good laugh, many believing that his rap money had truly dried out. Similar to Bun B, some rappers try and get into the food and restaurant business such as Blueface with his soul food spot Blues Fish and Soul, or another SoundCloud rapper Comethazine who owns multiple Subway locations.
Have you smoked that? I still got ice, but I got a couple businesses already.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Hey, you got 2 Subways already?
Mm-hmm.
That's very impressive. And
And
you're
didn't
20.
fire nobody. Just still working itself. You feel me?
You'll also see some artists go back to college or finish getting their degree online. Some like Designer rent different properties out that they own. Some like Blueface, Lil Pump, or the Island Boys go the OF route. Some like Fetty Wap go back to making money in the streets. Or some continue to work behind the scenes in the industry, ghostwriting or producing. And you'll get a rare case like T Grizzly, who after beginning to stream on Twitch now claims to make over $200K a month just playing GTA.
So what I did was I created a server, a Grand Theft Auto server. I get paid from the server because you got to pay to get in. I stream it on Twitch, right? I get paid from Twitch. I take the Twitch videos that I already streamed, put it on YouTube, get paid from YouTube. It turns to down there $50 a week.
But another very common and easy bag a lot of these guys take is signing up for Cameo, the website where you can pay celebrities to send you custom videos. So for example, you could pay Rip
and they so I grabbed their hearts. What? The heck? The heck? What up? I don't know what to
The
do.
reason many artists make it to the top is because they take every opportunity they can get, even if that means leaving everyone behind in the dust. We
Gotta
can
do
see
this,
this
though.
in the likes of Playboy Carti, who ditched his childhood friend
It's hard.
Uno the activist after he got shot, just so Carti himself can be affiliated with ASAP Rocky and the ASAP Mob to grow his career. Same with Pierre. After Carti made a bunch of hits with him, he was no longer needed and got replaced by Filthy. The industry is a harsh reality, and only a couple move smart, with one of these artists in the newer generations being Yeet, who at first was bullied by other artists by how terrible his music used to be. So he would play the game smart and start connecting
I ain't
with
gonna lie,
people,
bro.
use them for their talents, move
So
on,
damn
and
weird.
leave them in the dust to find bigger opportunities. It can be seen as almost a narcissistic trait, but the chances of making it into the stardom are slim, so you have to take any and every opportunity you can get. Now in the modern day, many jazz artists, creatives and managers have come out to expose Yeet about his past. But not only will I be covering the many secrets of Yeet's past, but also the many controversies he has gotten himself into in the modern day. So here are the many controversies and beefs Yeet has gotten himself into. One of the first controversies Yeet will get into is with one of his friends from when he first started music. Back in 2016, before Yeet blew up, he used to be in a group called Forever World, which was ran by the artist Baby Gucci. Now in this
Baby
group was also a
Gucci.
dude called Aiden. he was Yeet's friend, or they both worked at Jimmy John's and lived together. Well, back in 2016, Yeet would be a random SoundCloud rapper and was really trying to make it so he could quit that Jimmy John's 9 to 5. And after meeting Aiden, he supposedly used him to connect with the artist Big Baby Gucci, so he could get into the group called Forever World, which Yeet would succeed in, and in the process would meet a bunch of other talented creatives who helped him develop his sound and his image. Now in this tweet Aiden put out, he would also state that him and Baby Gucci introduced Yeet to the underground and hooked him up with his ex-manager Nextel, with Nextel also being an important part in Yeet's career, and has also got into some controversy with him, which I'll be going into later. Big Baby Gucci would also join this Twitter war by firstly tweeting...
Can I go live? Like from my computer to Instagram? Because that would be a blessing. Man. You don't know how many artists I done tried working with so far, bro. I done tried working with so many artists. I'm about to rant real quick, man. And they have not. Like, the only one I really worked with that was cool was Aware, and we still had our falling out. And bro, that shit is wild. Really dilly dialed. Message. Yeah, man, I don't get on here to speak my mind, nor I really try to be connecting with people because it's just not it. Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can go live on Instagram. What the heck?
So somebody had to do it.
This is lit, bro. I'm about to go live on TikTok. Oh man, I'm about to grow exponentially. But I also need to make my content PG. And I need to keep that aware that's PG. Boy, I can go live on TikTok right now. Go live on TikTok. That's we about to get our money. We about to get our bread, our money. That moolah. You know that moolah. About to get them Benjamins. Them Ben Franklins. About to get them Franks. That mulati.
Oh.
Yeah.
Daddy?
What? There. So guys, I just found out I can go live on TikTok from my computer. I'm more excited than that than Instagram. Cause I really got my following from TikTok. But you about to increase. You about to grow. I can feel it in my bones. But I be scared though. I ain't gonna cap.